Hi, humans. Election, religion, abortion, infanticide, other big words that make people uncomfortable. I'm just kidding. How you guys doing? Everybody doing good?
Yeah.
Ooh, all one of you? All one of you? That's okay. I'm good. I'm glad to be on Zoom. I'm glad to have y'all to talk to and talk at, because I may have nothing written, and then I'll go to work, and like people write themselves. People write. They are the joke. I don't even care. I just walk away from a table and I'm thinking like, oh man, I hope you don't follow me on YouTube or TikTok. Shameless promotion, because then you're gonna end up hearing me talk about you, because I don't name drop. Especially you get them. Been getting these situations where there's like hella old people in the restaurant I work at, and there's families. So I love watching old people be like, oh, Walt, and they're just looking at the kids screaming at the next table. I think it's funny as shit. They're just like, like, I'm just laughing in my mind because the kids are like, I'm throwing shit, and they're like, we came for a nice dinner, and it's so cold. Why don't you have the fireplace on? It's so cold. And I'm like, you don't own a sweater? Like, it ain't that cold, but maybe when I'm a senior, I'll be that cold too. I don't know. We'll find out. You can turn it on. Okay. This is so dope. One funny thing. Inception. Funny ass thing on Zoom right now is like I'm sitting here with Mumsley. He's got his phone on too. Everybody's voices are like echoing like we're at like a baseball game. They're like she was like, hello, my name is. She sounded like that. She sounded like she was like on like a grand stage right now. Because I was like, needle echo to your voice. You sure heard it. It sounded dope. Like, I was like, oh, man, she's for real. And, like, I can hear her everywhere. It sounded dope. And I'm sure the rest of y'all will sound the same. But, I was on, where, you know, I'm sitting here trying to think of, like, appropriate things to say because, Sebastian's watching and I don't want to be making bad jokes. But then again, my son, he's 13, and I'd be hearing him on, like, I get on Xbox and play with him. The fucking nerve of these, like, 13-year-old ass punks, like, they're the ones who, they are, like, God, the nerve. I got a buddy that's black, and he gets on the Zoom, or no, he gets on the Xbox, and he wants to play, and I'm like, well, get on there, because we need the dub, and I'm like, no, because you guys be dropping N-bombs, like, you guys are 13 going, like, no, nigga, no. I'm like, hey, you can't do that. Like, well, even though I just did. Example, though. Por ejemplo. Like, why can't you say that? Because you're not black. Well, can you ask him if we can say it? Like, you just fucking ask. Like, hey, do you submit a form? Like, my friend would like to use the N-word. Do you fill this out? Is there a representative black person I turn this into? Like, these little punks want to say the N-word, and they just feel so much, their lives would be so much better if they could get away with the N-word. Please fill that out and send that right back to me. Because, you know, I don't know if kids are born with shame. You know, you hear the term shameless. Like, are we born with a level of shame and then it, like, diminishes? Because, like, I think I'm out of shame. I think I ran out about 10 years ago. I don't know if I can go buy a pack of shame. Like, can I go to Costco and do they sell shame in, like, a 30-pack? I just drink it. Like, is the shame next to the fucks because I quit running out of those to give, too? Like, where can you buy shame and fucks to give? Let me know, or if you know of a coupon I can get, or will they be on sale at Black Friday? I don't know, because I know I got a lot of hate and I got a lot of love to give, and I was trying to think, you know, I want to give a lot of love to things. I'm trying to be a more forgiving person, but then I find myself jumping at hate right away and said, well, do I want to be hateful? Because the fact of the matter is when you hate things, it really costs... It costs less time because we don't have a lot of time to do anything. And we're like, I find myself running out of time to do a lot of things. And maybe I should be a hater. If it's going to be more efficient with my time, maybe I'll just be a hater. But I don't have time to love, like, show you love. Because when people, I get busted at work all the time for talking to tables too long. You're talking too long to them. I'm like, well, maybe if everybody hated me, I wouldn't have to talk to them as much. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just kind of trying to feel that out. All I know is, I'm going to take you to a moment real quick. We're going to be like, here we go. Start scene. Yes, this famous game show host hosted Jeopardy for over 30 years. And who is Alex Trebek? Or who is famous comedians God damn it, I fucked that one up. I had a slick way of doing this, and I totally fucked it up. Basically, Alex Trebek's dead. I won't fuck this one up. Is that it's been a hell of a year and a year of hell. Like, see, I'm all filming my jokes and shit, and I have it all written down, and like, I don't know. I was like, I write too much stuff. I start like busting like a verbal nut on these sheets in my notes, and then I forget where I'm gonna say stuff. Like, I had all kinds of stuff written, and I'm just like not going with it because I'm totally like bamboozled. I have my notes everywhere. Oh, okay. Here's one I wanted to ask. Like in Hawaii, when you get junk email in Hawaii, do they still call it spam, or are they insulted by that shit? Like, do they say brah, it's ground turkey email, brah? Like, what do they call their bad emails? By the way, I fucking love spam. I grew up on that shit. I eat the hell out of spam. Like, I eat the hell out of spam. Like, I eat like vagina. Like, I don't know where it's been or what it's made from, but I sure eat it. So I don't even care. Fucking love spam. Put that shit in everything. And it is weird. Like, they're like, who knows what's in it? And I don't care. I grew up on that. I make good musubi. Check out, I'll be having a recipe for musubi pretty soon. That's another shameless self-promotion. I was thinking about the idea that we're talking about kids, and I was like, with kids now, maybe this is happening. You used to get they find ways to get in trouble no matter what. Is that they're online talking shit, and I'm like, that's it. All right, you got to shut that thing off. You got to go outside and play. And then they go outside, and then they're like breaking windows. Like, I don't know where kids get in more trouble, outside or inside. I mean, let me know. That's gonna be like my survey question. Tell me if your kids, some of your parents, I don't know, Tommy, are you a parent, or some of you, I don't know if they get more in trouble inside or outside. Do they cause more problems online, or do they cause more problems like outside? Like, what do you think? Online, yeah, see? Because everybody's internet brave. Because of the shit they're willing to say. These little pricks on... I guess I'm kind of really touching on the kids thing. Because they watch my shit. That's how kids don't give a fuck. They're watching my Zoom comedy when I put it out later. They're like, hey, Vladimir's dad, what is giving head? Why are you talking about giving head on there? And I'm like, you don't have parents to ask about this shit? And I'm like, obviously, maybe they're not answering questions because there's online talking shit. This fool, like, one of them got on, and it's a team of girls, and they're beating our ass. I'm like, why are you guys talking shit? Like, we look like fucking idiots. These girls are smoking us. Like, they're just one-scoping us, and, like, we're getting murdered, and you're talking shit, and they're like, 14 going like, yeah, I know that pussy's wet. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like, you know what that is. And I'm like, what do you want to do? Like, knock up a girl when you're 14 so you have more of you to come around and, like, end up having to tell them to quit talking shit too? Like, you know what it's like to raise you guys? I don't know. It's weird. I'm in a weird spot because I do online game with my son because he doesn't live here. And I play with his friends. I don't know if that's, like, cool or not. Like, I don't want to be the cool dad because being the cool dad sucks. It actually is, like, they listen to music I'm not into. There's a lot of, and I'm like, where are your parents? I'm at least right here. I don't know. So, leave a comment if you're going to be watching this on YouTube. Where the hell are your parents? Do they hear what the hell you're saying? Like, I don't know. I don't like sloppy seconds, and then if you're having sloppy seconds, and then then you have thirsty thirds, fucked up fourths, like, is that how that goes? I'm kind of just chiming off the chat section. I've said it before. I love the chat section. It's like passing notes in class. They're like, I was in my bit, but like, well, what'd you just say to Jeff Serve? That might be more entertaining than what I'm trying to say, because I fistful Fridays. Oh yeah, just like that. Like, how do you find out that you like a fist? Like, how do you introduce that in bed? Like, do I go like
start with the finger?
Do I go, hey Shalane, I know we had a lot of spicy food, but like, what if I are you a little bit of into the And I'm Filipino, so I'm pretty freaky. I try to introduce. She's conservative. She's like, well, that's really nice of you to want to like offer to toss my salad, but you don't have to. I'm like, but it's fun. You should try it. And really, it's my way of being like, will you toss mine? Because it does. I don't even care. It's like
payback.
It does have a good feeling. Like you're like like it totally makes you like. like freeze in place. You're just like, oh my god, like she did it right, and I keep it clean too. So I'm like, in case you're ever down to toss the salad, you know, let's clean each other. I'm trying to, cause I'm freaky like that. I've said it on one other time. I'll leave with a little educational bit. I've said it in another bit, and I'll say it again because this is a group I haven't showed it to. For all the guys or girls, if you have a hard time going down on your woman because maybe you're like, oh my hands get numb or it's awkward. I don't know. Maybe you can't quite hold yourself up. This is not a joke. This is for real. I call this shit the X grip. And it sounds dope, but what you do is see you like that and you're like, oh, my hands are numb. I can't like keep. But what you do, you know, you suck it, but you know you do that. You put your elbows down, and when you're there, you can like find it. You know, you with the X grip. And I'll just be like, X grip? He's like, yeah, do it. Because I'll like, boom, and then like, because you can kind of get to the door. Helps you move all the shrubbery to get to the doorbell better. Or, sometimes it's not shrubbery. It depends because, I mean, it has been quarantined. But we take care. Because I'm like, oh, like, especially if it's been cleaned up. I'm like, you set the table. Now I have to eat. So, like, X grip, setting the table. Those are all fun things that you can, do when you are with whoever, with your guy, girl, woman, whatever. I want to leave you guys with that educational tidbit. I want to thank you guys for all tuning in, and here we go. Thank you guys.
Woo! All right, Ezra Parker. Yeah, boy.
Go rap.
Whoops, sorry. Ezra.
Hi, I hear again.
Okay, there it is. Ezra.
Okay, bye.
All right.
I hear.
We're going to have some fun this week, huh?
Oh, it's going to be fucking awesome.
Some fun. Wednesday, we're going to see 311 live stream. Saturday,
bad.
We're going to go see 311 in Ventura. Two shows. We're going to see them twice. And then we're going to see Metallica acoustic. I don't know what Daniel's plans are yet, but I think we're supposed to meet up with Daniel. We're not sure yet, but we'll get it. We're gonna rock out. It's gonna be fun to do some music stuff.
We'll make his plans for him.
To hang out with that ball of energy right there. All right. Let's keep this show going. Up